I'm going to attach an article that was written by Matthew Vadum. And this was posted on April the 30th, 2015. Again, I'll attach the link. You're not going to have to look for it. The article was also on Front Page Magazine. Now, I don't know if you are aware of this, but the Clintons had a gentleman by the name of Gehad el-Haddad. And he worked for the Clinton Foundation for about 5 years. And he was one of more than 35 other Islamofascist defendants in the case to receive a life imprisonment sentence for anti-government activities in Egypt. And this was in regards to their tight association with Mohammed Morsi. And Mohammed Morsi, he was sentenced to 20 years, and he's still going through a whole lot of other trials, and he'll probably end up being executed for some of the crimes that he's committed. But what's interesting is if you watch some of my previous videos, I had made mention of the close association that the Clintons had with the Morsis back in the 1980s when the Morsis lived in the United States. Such a small world, isn't it? They end up being the leaders of the Egyptian country for a period of time. Morsi's Achilles heel, if that's what you want to call it, was that he couldn't wait to bring Sharia law into Egypt. And the citizens of Egypt weren't ready for Sharia law, which is why he ultimately ended up being deposed, tried, and imprisoned. But you know who else needs to be imposed, tried, and imprisoned? Is Hillary. And so does Barack Hussein Obama. They fanned the flames of the Arab Spring, and they fanned the flames to depose the previous president, Mubarak. And once he was deposed, then they put in Mohammed Morsi. And again, Mohammed Morsi's eagerness to bring Sharia law doomed his presidency. But it's interesting that this one gentleman that ran the, he was one of the key players in the Clinton Foundation, is a jihadist. Do you not see the tie here between Hillary and Huma Abedin? You know, let's talk about Huma Abedin for a moment or two. I don't know if you know this, but it's pretty much of a sin for a Muslim to marry a Jew. And Huma Abedin married a Jew. Now, at that time, the Jew that she married was a congressman. Now, he had a few aliases. Abel Danger was one of them. But anyway, it's pretty amazing that someone with her family background, where her mother is involved in the Muslim Brotherhood, her brother is involved with the Muslim Brotherhood, her father was one of the leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood, and Huma herself was part of the Women's Muslim Brotherhood when she attended Georgetown University. So, but this isn't about Huma. And this isn't about her Jewish husband who was thrown out of Congress because of his eagerness and his need to expose himself on the web. But that's a different story. What's important is for people to realize that there's a very strong connection between Hillary and Muslims. I'm just really hoping that Mohammed Morsi, if he does end up being convicted of a crime that has the death sentence, if he spills the beans on the chosen one and on Hillary Rodham Clinton. Read the article. It's rather interesting, and you'll get a better understanding of the corruption swirling around this foundation, the Hillary, Bill, and Chelsea Foundation, that it appears the Clintons used to siphon off hundreds of millions of dollars that weren't reported. But they're going to refile their taxes. Yeah, they'll make it all right. What a complete joke. The link will be attached. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think. You sort of have an idea as to what I think.